Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. SBS offers live telecasts on Channel 59.3, YouTube, or Twitch. We include pre- and post-game interviews with the players.
You know, it started in the locker room. All the boys were getting going before the game and stuff, and we kind of found a little click at the beginning of the game, so I think that's what got us going.
We also include digital live statistics, play-by-play commentary, team highlight reels, and even more than that. Go online to sportsbroadcastsolutions.com or search Sports Broadcast Solutions on YouTube. SBS, a broadcasting network for everyone.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. At SBS, we offer a professional broadcasting experience for the non-professional athlete. Just like the pros, we offer everything for you. Play-by-play commentary.
A no-hitter at Kane County Stadium. 15 strikeouts, 1 walk, 1 error, and that's it.
Color commentary, highlight reels, recruiting videos, and much, much more. Unlike our competitors, we zoom in on the action and always have a live scoreboard with a live time code. If you're ready to have your next sporting event feel like CBS Sports, then make sure to call Sports Broadcast Solutions today. Our phone number is 330-957-7653, or you can go online to sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. SBS, a broadcasting network for everyone.
Missing your child's sporting event just plain stinks. But you don't have to worry about that anymore, thanks to Sports Broadcast Solutions. SBS is a live broadcasting network, as well as covering your on-demand needs, recruiting videos, highlight reels, and much, much more. We can broadcast live to any website, and we also post as much on-demand content as you need. For more information about SBS, check out our website at sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. Sports Broadcast Solutions, a broadcasting network for everyone.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. Let SBS broadcast your sporting event. We have experience and can generate excitement and permanent digital memories for your team.
Tonight. That time, finally a goal for the Stampede!
We have professional videographers using high-definition modern-day cameras, color analysts, and play-by-play announcers with state-of-the-art, classy graphical scoreboards to keep you updated. Plus, we have commercials to advertise your team, club, or sponsor, and us. Plus, we do pregame and postgame interviews.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the postgame show brought to you by Marion Central Catholic. My name's Kyle Smith, but my name doesn't matter. These young ladies matter. It's senior night as the Hurricanes win a battle down the stretch, 48-46.
Hi, I'm Carrie Kramer. I swim 50 breast, 50 free, and 100 back.
Whatever your sports broadcast needs, we are at Sports Broadcast Solutions.
The sun has risen here in Romeoville, which means it's time for CSDHL playoff hockey. Hi, everyone. I'm Keegan Oliveira. Thanks for joining us here on Sports Broadcast Solutions for this early morning Midget U16 playoff matchup between the Chicago Hawks and the St. Louis Sting. We're just minutes away from puck drop here at the Canlan Sports Complex on day 3 of the U16 Midget playoffs. Taking a look at the divisional standings thus far, St. Louis sits in second place with a dominant 9-0 win over the Leafs last night that saw 7 unique goal scorers riding comfortably to their first win of round-robin play. Meanwhile, for the Hawks, they'll look to bounce back after a close 5-3 loss on Thursday against the Vipers. They had all day yesterday to rest, regroup, and tackle this early morning match against a strong and dominant St. Louis team. It'll be a hockey-filled day here, taking a look at the U16 Red schedule. We're 3 games into round-robin play with quite a few to go today. As you can see at the standing, Ice Hawks leading the way, followed by the Sting and Vipers all winning their first games. Afton, Hawks, and the Leafs all lost and will look to bounce back today in their remaining round robin games. Both these teams very familiar with each other, seeing each other 4 times throughout the season. As you can see on your screen, the schedule. But these teams very familiar with each other, 4 times playing each other in the regular season. That was quite a one-sided affair, with the Sting outscoring the Hawks 26-5 in those 4 games. The Hawks will look to get their first win against the Sting here today. Just a minute away from puck drop, as you can hear the buzzer going off, kicking off this first game of this hockey-filled day here in Romeoville. Moments away from puck drop. We'll have the action up right after this. Moments away from puck drop here in Romeoville. Sting in white, Hawks in blue. Looking at the goaltender matchup, Ryan Lacomiak will get the start for the Hawks. Lucas Olivier got the start in the first game for the Hawks against the Vipers. Lacomiak will look to get their first win. In for the Sting, it is Cameron Burley. He'll be playing his first game around robin. Braden Dill got the start yesterday with a 20-save shutout against the Leafs. And here we go, underway this hockey-filled day here in Romeoville. Sting win the faceoff and send it into the zone. Into the near corner, shot in front, but that gets blocked by a Hawk. Taken out is Dill. Here come the Hawks the other way across the blue line. Into the zone, shot, big save, rebound in front. Cleared away by the Sting on the near boards along the bench. It's taken out by the Sting. Chasing after it is Asinelli. Hawks will look to regroup along the far boards, but kept in by the Sting. Big hit along the far boards. Hawks will look to regroup the puck out. Breakout pass a little too long and sent back in by Michael Land. Back into the near corner, puck battle. Sent below the goal line. Constavelos leaves it for Dinkel. Stretch pass leads all the way, trying to get the breakaway. Sent back in by Plecky. The Sting will regroup and try to get the puck out. Sent back into the neutral zone. It's Maxwell with it. He'll send it back to his partner, McKee. Back to Maxwell on his own, looking for the breakout. Tried to get chipped in by Firmuga. And now the Sting with the puck again. Maxwell with the puck in his own zone. Hard to get these legs going on these early games. Still trying to wake up both physically and mentally. In the neutral zone now come the Hawks. At the blue line, tangled up in the ref stakes. Maxwell with the puck, and it's taken away by the Sting. They're going to have numbers. Here comes Peterson. He's got Scott with him. Drops it, shot, rebound in front. That one kicked out to the slot, but unable to be taken out. Sting keep it in the zone. Great inside move into the slot, but there's no Sting there to answer that in front. Sent all the way down the length of the ice. Collision at center ice. That one too long, and will go for an icing. Quite a bit of action back and forth here early in Romeoville at the Canlan Sports Complex. Faceoff will be at the left circle to the right of Lacomiak. Lacomiak appeared in 13 games this season, posting a 3.66 goals against average and a .812 save percentage, winning 5 appearances throughout the regular season, appearing in his first round robin game here today. Far corner now. Battle on the far hash marks. Sent low and right on goal. Not a very high danger chance, but Lacomiak able to cover up, and they'll drop the puck right where they previously did. Sting will get a few fresh bodies on, including Hackman and Trevor McFarland. McFarland leading the team in assists with 18 on the season. Had an assist last night in the Sting's 9-0 win. Puck kept in by the Sting. Backhanded into the far corner. Dinkel will look to break it out. He backhand swings it out all the way down the length of the ice. Might not make it for icing. Ref puts his hand up, but doesn't make it. Behind the net now. Hawks intercept. Looking for a high danger chance. Backhanded in, goes wide to the left of Burley. Along the near boards, now it's taken away by Bauer. Bauer shot into the glove and out. Kept in, and now backhanded out into the neutral zone. It's Bellis with the puck now. He'll wait. He'll send it up to Kavi, and a hit there by a Sting. That was Travis Cooper there with the body. And here come the Sting the other way across the blue line. That one taken away by the Hawks. Inside move. Here come the Hawks the other way. It's Yanahan. Great between the legs move, unable to corral the puck. Centers it out in front, with that one sent to the near corner. Yanahan leading the team with 35 points. Pass out in front, and that one unable to get on goal, blocked in front by a Sting. Sent behind the net to the near hash marks. Chipped out, and here come the Sting the other way. Sent all the way down below the goal line. Big hit along the blue line. Refs looking for a penalty, and there is a Hawk down. There will be a penalty called. Birkenmeyer will head off. He checks on the Hawk that he leveled along the blue line. I believe that was the Hawks' leading goal scorer, Aiden Yanahan. 26 goals in 26 regular season games. Took a big hit from Brookshire along the blue line. Yanahan back on his feet, looks to be okay. He's skating off on his own power. As you can hear the claps and stick taps. Now the Hawks will head to a power play. Hawks power play this season, 4th best in the Midget U16 Red 1 division. Sting had the 2nd best penalty kill, and will look to kill off an early penalty here in the first period. Nearing 4 minutes in to this opening frame, no score yet. Fresh bodies out for the Hawks. Face off to the right of Burley. Burley, fantastic in the regular season. 16 games played, 15-0-1, putting up a 1.28 goals against average, .928 save percentage. He has been nothing short of terrific this season. Puck drop, won by the Hawks. Dinkel, he'll take a shot. Backhand in front, and that one steered away wide. Down low, it's Plecky. Tied up along the boards. Puck taken out. Hawks will look to set up the power play. A lot of cross checks in front, and they're going to call a penalty on that. Cross checking will be the call. We're going to head to 4-on-4. Mason Fiermuga, a little too aggressive in that net front battle, looking to get positioning. He got the stick up high. And a short-lived power play for the Hawks. We'll head to 4-on-4 hockey for 1 minute and 40 seconds. $11:50 to go here in the first period. You can feel the intensity ramping up already. Puck drop and won by the Hawks. Dinkel now. He'll make a move to the outside boards, tries to clear it out, gets it out to the neutral zone. Taken by the Sting. Here come the Hawks in the neutral zone now. Along the far boards, avoids a hit. Here come the Hawks in low. Behind the net now, tries to wrap around and that one steered away. Here with that chance. Taken out by the Sting. Here comes Peterson. He'll send it into the zone, try to get it to Brandhorst, but taken away by the Hawks below the goal line. Now into the neutral zone now. It's Bauer. He'll just send it in and go off for a change. Birkenmeyer will leave it. Try to get a stretch pass to Peterson. That one length of the ice. Sting will go for a change. 40 seconds to go, a 4-on-4 before a short Sting power play. Maxwell into the zone with speed. He'll stop up. That puck not be able to held in to the zone, so the Sting will take it, and they'll look to break it out. Behind the net now. It's Birkenmeyer, pressured by Sting. Birkenmeyer will hold him along the boards. On the far corner now, it's Govero. Up to the point now. Shot blocked in front. That hit the shin pad of Bextermuller. 23 points in 28 games for Carson Bextermuller. Had an assist last night in the Leafs win, and here come the Hawks, taken away in the zone. Centered out in front, and a great chance there for Kozanovic. Held in by Maxwell. Still battling for it, and now taken away by Bextermuller. Makes an outside move across the blue line. He'll wrist a shot, he scores! Carson Bextermuller opens the scoring for the Sting on the power play. What a wrist shot there from Carson Bextermuller. 15 goals in 28 games. He gets the Sting going in the first period. It's a power play goal for the Sting. Face-off won by the Hawks. Pressure there by McCabe. Banked off the glass, down the length of the ice. Icing waved off. It'll try to be taken out by Govero. Pressured by a few Hawks on the backhand. Tries to give it up to McCabe, and now here comes Peterson flying down the right boards. Peterson in with speed. He'll take a shot, and nice save there by Lakomiak. Sting now buzzing after that first goal, after that beautiful shot from Carson Bextermuller. Face off on the right circle to the left of Lakomiak. Won by the blue. Banked off the boards into the neutral zone, out of the reach of Maschmidt. Battle along the boards, taken by Govero. Hawks try the breakout, looking for the stretch pass to McCabe, but just out of his reach. Battle now below the goal line in the near corner. Still battling for possession. Sting win it, centered out in front, but that one taken away by a stick of Dinkel. Sent it to the zone by the Hawks. Trickles out in front, and chance for Yanahan, and a nice save there from Burley. Puck comes out into the neutral zone, sent back in by Kava. It's Hackman now. Sends it across, and now back to Hackman. 2 assists last night for Hackman. Puck behind the net now below the goal line in the far corner. Yanahan will stop up, tries to leave it for a blue jersey, but instead it'll be taken away by the Sting. Here they come down, buzzing the other way, trying to make a nice move, but a nice defensive play. Here comes Taylor with a chance. That one shifts over the net. Up to the point now, that shot gets blocked, and here come the Hawks. It's a dangerous Yanahan, in alone. Takes a shot, and that one just misses the glove side wide. Had a good look at, taken down, no penalty called. But the dangerous Aiden Yanahan, who averaged a goal per game, just missing that opportunity. Puck in the near corner in the Hawks zone. They'll battle for it. Looking for possession. Hawks win in and take it out into the neutral zone. Taken away by the Sting. Right back from Bauer. It's Maxwell now. He'll carry it into the zone. Maxwell with an outside move. Tries to leave it for a Hawk, but it's taken away by the Sting. Kept in by Bauer. Whacking back and forth and sent backhanded in by Bauer behind the net. Sting now take possession. They'll fly out of the zone. It's Birkenmeyer. 3-on-2 now for the Sting. Sent on in a big save. Rebound pops out in front to the near boards. Another shot there and a chance in front, and a nice shot goes just over the net. Lakomiak might have gotten a piece of it up at the blue line now with this Sting. Shot on net deflected, just goes wide of the Hawks net. Near corner now, they'll battle for it. Sting applying the pressure, they score! Connor Casella had a hat trick last night for the Sting against the Leaf. He lights the lamp here in the first period with 6:50 to go, extending the Sting lead to 2-0. Short-handed shot, beat the glove side. Connor Casella, 21 goals for the Sting, 33 points, the leading scorer for the Sting, strikes again. This Sting team, so dangerous. 141 goals for in the regular season, only 42 goals given up, a plus 99 goal differential in their division. Sting are off to a comfortable 2-0 lead. 6:40 to go in the first period. Shot blocked out in front by Michael Land. Sent out in front, chance for the Hawks. Loose in front, still scrambling for it. Down in. Burley went down, but able to cover the puck. A high danger opportunity there for the Hawks. Burley scrambling for the puck, but able to keep it out of the net. 6:32 to go. A great opportunity there for the Hawks after giving 2 goals up in the first half of the first period. Pretty tight in shots, 10-9 in favor of the Sting. Face-off won by the Hawks. Backhanded in off the stanchion by Kitsukin, excuse me. They'll battle for it on the near hash mark, sent around to the other side in the far corner. Land will try to bank it out, kept in by the Hawks. McKee will try to send it in, but that hit his Sting out in front. Sent down into the neutral zone, now into the Hawk zone. Here comes O'Reilly. Tries to make a move on the left circle. Sent back out in front for O'Reilly behind that. He'll send her out in front, and that shot gets blocked by a Hawks. Here they come out the other way. It's Firmuga. Firmuga now in. Not too many blue jerseys in the zone with him. He'll battle for it, and it's taken away by Land. Sent back in by Blue. Sent the length of the ice. Unable to get that on goal, so that'll go for an icing. Two-0 Sting here early from the Canlan Sports Complex here in Romeoville, Illinois. Thanks for joining us here on Sports Broadcast Solutions. Face off to the left of Burley. Taken out by the Sting into the neutral zone. Bellis with a backhand move along the Sting bench. Sent back into the Hawk zone. Peterson takes it away. He'll try to take it out himself, and he does. Sends it up for Acinelli. Little out of his reach. And it's taken behind the net. And a dodged hit there by Bellis. Sting came buzzing into the zone, able to dodge that hit. Here come the Sting. That pass just behind Peterson. He takes a hit along the Hawks bench. He's shoving. That's Dinkle that took a big run at him. Battle for it along the far corner. Taken out by the Sting. Sent out to the point. Here's a shot deflected, and that one just misses far side of Lakomiak. Intercepted by the Sting. Shot blockered away by Lakomiak. Peterson with a nice opportunity there. Taken out. Here come the Hawks the other way. It's Brandon Dill. 4 goals on the season for Dill. Taken away by the Sting. Hawks retain possession in the neutral zone. A nice hand of moves by Katsukin. And that pass unable to connect, sent down the length of the ice for another icing. 4:16 to go here in the first period. Goals by Carson Bextermuller and Connor Casella. Casella, his 4th of round robin play. Bextermuller with his 1st. Face off on the right dot. Won by the Hawks, but kept into the point. Yasukin tries to keep it. And here comes the Sting in the neutral zone. Flying up with it is Scott Jackson. Scott makes a move. Shot, he scores! Sneaks it through the 5-hole. Jackson Scott. 3-0 Sting here in the first period with 4:05 to go. Seven goals on the season for Jackson Scott. He gets his 1st of round robin play. And the Sting are flying to a 3-0 lead here. Just shy of 12 minutes in the opening frame. Puck drop comes out to the Sting bench. It's McFarland flying into the zone. Battle along the far boards near the blue line, taken out by the Hawks into the neutral zone. It's Yanahan with the puck. He'll just send it in into the glove of Burley. It's hard to get pucks past Cameron Burley. Had the rest yesterday, Braden Dill got the start against the Leafs, putting up a 20-save shutout. Whatever goalie you put in net for the Sting, you can't go wrong. Both of them such sensational young players. Cameron Burley getting a majority of the workload throughout the regular season. He'll get the start and has played a great game thus far. Isuskin tipped in front by Bauer, that one unable to get on net. Sting doing a great job of keeping pucks away from Burley. As great as a goalie Burley is, you want to keep as many pucks away from your goaltender as possible. Intercepted by the Sting. Out into the neutral zone now. Taken in by Cooper. And made one too many moves at the blue line. They'll call him for offsides. 3:07 to go here in the first period. Both teams will get some fresh bodies on the ice. We'll drop the puck just outside of the Hawk zone at the right dot. Along the Hawks bench, they battle for it. And here come the Hawks. Fiermuga, he takes a shot. That one goes off of the skate of Birkenmeyer. Battle along the left circle. Here come the Sting. It's Taylor. He's got Casella with him. That one batted away by Dinkle, though. Puck spits out into the neutral zone, sent back in by Taylor. The Hawks will look to regroup. It's McKee. Hawks still looking to break the puck out of the zone. Sting with such high power offense, putting on such good pressure, and a hip check there from Michael Land knocks the Hawk down to the ice. Sent around the boards and sent back in by Dinkle, back to the far corner. Fiermuga will be first to it. He'll flip it down low. And a chance in front, shot hit a body in front, scramble on this side, another shot hit, another body. A big hit and taken in by Plecky. Plecky takes a shot, and that one right into the glove of Burley. 1:53 to go here in the first period. The Hawks knew this would be a tough matchup coming into this one. They've seen these guys 4 times, not winning one of those games, being outscored 26-5 in those 4 games. This Sting team averaging 5 goals per game throughout the regular season and only allowing under 2 goals per game. A great offense, but an even better defense. Maxwell will backhand it through the neutral zone. He'll regain the puck back in his own zone. He'll send it behind the net for a regroup. Under 100 seconds to go here in the first period. Puck sent down the length of the ice, right on goal, so it won't be icing. Burley will just let it roll into his glove and he'll cover it up. This Hawks team finished in 5th place in the U16 Midget Red 1 division with 12 wins in 28 games. And this undoubtedly their biggest game of the season. Looking to keep their championship hopes alive in a tough U16 Red 1 division. Bodies flying along the far boards in the neutral zone. Steered back into the zone by Yanahan. He'll backhand it off the boards. Battle in the corner now. Along the far boards in the Hawk zone. And now taken out by the Hawks, it's Stewart. Yanahan will take it across the blue line. Still with the puck. Getting tied up by Brandhorst. Bellis will try to keep it in. Battle along the near boards. Puck. It looks like we're gonna have a penalty. Cross-checking will be the call. It looks like we may get a Hawks power play, it seems. And yes, the Hawks will head to the power play with 41 seconds to go. Caden Govero will head off for 2 minutes. Spencer Brookshire has been in the box since that big hit on Yanahan earlier in the period. I'm not sure what they call it. Might have gotten a 10-minute misconduct. But he's been in the box for a majority of this opening frame. Hawks will look to get their first goal on the power play. If they don't score within this remaining 35 seconds, they'll open the second period with the power play. A chance to regroup at the break. Taken in by Plecky. Battle along the near boards at the hash marks. Yanahan twirls in, makes a great inside move. Centers it out in front, tried to find Plecky, but that pass just out of his reach. Shot, saved by Burley. That shot there by Dinkel. Steered wide. 10 seconds to go, and it's a 3-on-1 for the Sting. 5 seconds to go. Here comes on the backhand, and that pass just wide of Casella, looking for a second of the game as time will wind down in a dominant first period for the St. Louis Sting. We're going to take a quick break. We'll let the teams regroup, and we'll be back after this. You're watching U16 Midget Hockey playoff action on Sports Broadcast Solutions. Back here at the Canlis Sports Complex, CSDHL U16 Midget Hockey. We're underway the second period for the the St. Louis Sting, versus the Chicago Hawks. A dominant first period by the Sting makes it a 3-0 game. After that dominant first period, as that shot taken into the glove by Burley. After that dominant first period, the Hawks will have to go for a goaltending change, pulling Ryan Lakomiak and putting in Lucas Oliva. Started on Thursday's game against the Vipers in the Hawks' 5-3 loss. They'll try to get a momentum switch here, down 3 goals. Puck flipped out by the Sting, sent down the length of the ice. Hawks take over. Goalies switch sides. Back in the zone, it's Cancevelos. Flipped out into the neutral zone. Hawks looking to get a chance on the power play as Yanahan will carry it in over the blue line. He'll skate it to the far boards, makes a great inside move. Yanahan takes a shot and a nice save there by Burley. He'll cover up. A nice look there for the leading goal scorer for the Hawks. 35 points in the regular season for Yanahan. 5 power play goals and 4 of those being shorthanded. Puck dropped to the right of Burley. At the point now, it's Maxwell. He'll work it in down low. Low shot into the glove of Burley once again. Seven seconds to go on the Guerrero cross-checking penalty. On the near boards now, sent out into the neutral zone. Backhand flipped in way up and out of play. They'll drop that puck just outside of the blue line. As you can hear the cheers. 3 games going on here at the Canlis Sports Complex in a hockey-filled Saturday here in the CSDHL. Face-off won by the Sting. Sent in by Maschmidt. Behind the net now, it's Dinkel. Pressured by Asinelli. Bellis now with the puck along the goal line. He'll flip it out to Bauer. Bauer across the blue line. He'll try to leave it for Nicholas. He's sent to the ice. Battle along the near hash marks. As a battle along the Hawks bench. Big hits along the Hawks bench as that puck is sent down to the other side of the boards. Along the blue line, tangled up in the ref's skates. Hawks trailing 3-0 as here come the Sting once again. It's Bextermuller taking it in a line. He'll take a shot and that one just misses the far side of Oliva. As here come the Hawks. As that shot taken from way outside, rebound in front, and what a save by Burley. Rebound opportunity there. Steered away wide and covered up by Burley. He's been terrific so far in this game. 5:25 to go here in the second frame. Both teams will get fresh bodies on the ice. Face off to the right of Burley. Behind the net. Along the near boards. Flipped out by the Sting in the neutral zone. And it's intercepted. Sent into the Hawk zone now. McKee will be first to it. He's pressured by a few Sting. Caught up in the skates behind the net now. Sent out to the point for Hackman. Some nice moves there. No blue jerseys in the area. It's taken by McFarland. He'll take a low shot, steered away wide by Oliva. McFarland will send it down low. Back to McFarland out in front. Tries to get a little give and go there on the short side. As the puck comes out along the Sting bench, still in the Hawk zone. Sent out to the far boards. Katsuskin will send it down the length of the ice, and here come the Hawks. Opportunity and a shot, and a nice save by Burley. It was Dill on the opportunity there, but Burley shuts him down. Sent back in by McKee to the far corner. Concebelos will be first to it. Behind the net now, it's McFarland. He'll ring it around. Hawks backhanded it back in. That one just goes to the wide right of Burley. Out to the neutral zone now. That one will go all the way down the length of the ice for an icing. 3:54 to go here in the second period. Face off on the right circle. Quick shot off the draw there from Firmuga, just goes wide of the net. Taken away by the Hawks. Here's an opportunity, blockered away and sent to the corner there. Nice save there by Burley, land clearing that opportunity. Here's another chance for the Hawks. Loose in front, scramble for it, Burley down. And the Hawks are celebrating. Refs blow the whistle, maybe a premature whistle. I can't quite tell if that puck ended up in the back of the net. Hawks seem to be celebrating. The refs will get together here. As one of the linesmen will come up, have a conversation with head coach Brandon Austin. And they're not gonna call a goal there. Instead, with 3:34 to go, they'll drop the puck to the right of Burley at the left circle. Quick shot off the draw, hit a body in front. It's Bellis at the point. Another body, quick shot there. That one, Burley might have got a piece of the glove on that opportunity there by the Hawks. Trailing 3, they'll need to get some offense going here. As a high hit there from Maxwell. Sting want a penalty, they're not gonna get one. Hawks breaking the puck out now. That one bounces over the stick of Firmuga. Sting in their own zone. Banked off the glass into the neutral zone. Taken away by the Hawks. Here come the Hawks. Taken away by White. Maxwell curls with it in the neutral zone. He'll backhand chip it in. Here's Firmuga now. He can't contain possession. It'll come to the near corner. Maxwell now below the net. Puck in his skates. Firmuga centers it out front. No blue jerseys in the area. Dingle gloves it down. Holds the line. Tipped in front. Loose. Max Firmuga with a chance. Burley down. Great opportunity there for the Hawks. Firmuga unable to tuck it. Puck sent out into the neutral zone, and here come the Sting the other way. O'Reilly, what a great move. O'Reilly in the backhand, he scores! Brady O'Reilly! What a goal! 4-0 Sting! O'Reilly had quite the night last night. A goal and 2 apples for 3 points in the Sting's 9-0 win over the Leafs. He gets a goal to extend the Sting's lead to 4 with 2:15 to go in the second frame. Hawks have quite the workload to do if they want to come back in this one. Stewart now. Across the blue line, here come the Hawks. Quick shot, that one blockered away by Burley. Behind the net now, it's taken by Govero. He'll backhand it up to Asenelli. He takes a big hit along the boards. Centering opportunity, backhanded out by the Sting. Sent down the length of the ice, and hustling down is Asenelli. He'll try to take a whack at it, but a great defensive play there by Kitsukin. Out into the neutral zone now. A big hit there from Asenelli. No penalty called. As bodies flying around the ice with 1:30 to go in the second period. Sent down to the neutral zone. It's Matt Schmidt. He'll bank it up now to Casella. Already has a goal in this game. Behind the net now for Katsukin. Kava. The left circle. Stretch pass up to Stewart. Great inside move. That one just gets away from him. And it's taken away by the Sting. It's Govero. He'll carry it in across the blue line on his backhand. Pressure there by Kava. He's in deep behind the net now. And it looks like there's going to be a penalty called. Ref with his arm in the air. 50 seconds to go. Blue touches the puck. And the Sting will head back to the power play with 50 seconds to go. It'll be Noah Dinkle heading off for the late penalty. Sting will look to add to their large lead. Hawks looking to wipe the donut off the board. They'll have a tough third period ahead of them. Face-off won by the Hawks. Maxwell on the far boards. Battling with Casella. A nice keep-in by the Sting as that one's batted away. As a race for it down the ice, and McFarland there outmans them. They're going to call interference, I believe. As that race for the ice, they will call him for interference, and just like that, we'll head to 4-on-4, just 17 seconds into the Sting power play. As you can hear, head coach Lauren Boom not too pleased with that call, claiming that it was just a battle for the puck. It was a foot race down the ice. It was a great opportunity there for the Hawks as they draw a penalty to kill off the power play. So we'll head to 4-on-4, 33 seconds to go, 32 rather. The faceoff will be to the right of Burley. Hasn't seen too much action this period. As the puck below the goal line to Yanahan. Makes a nice outside move. Curls back down low below the goal line. Yanahan dancing with the puck below the goal line to the right circle. He'll center it out in front. A chance in front. They score! What a play by Yanahan. Centers it out in front for Martin Plecky. Wipes the donut off the board on the 4-on-4. The Hawks answer the Sting. Plecky had 8 goals in 28 games in the regular season. The captain strikes here in round robin play to give the Hawks some hope. That goal coming with just 15 seconds to go. Far boards. Yanahan misses that one. That one sent in from the blue line onto Olive as the horn blows. And an action-filled second period as we're gonna take a quick break here on Sports Broadcast Solutions.
Home is more than a place. It's full of the people and moments that matter most. Providing for loved ones, expanding your horizons, or simply living the life you love. With all you have to protect, choose insurance you can count on so you can experience more of what you live for. Country Financial. Experience more.
Welcome back into the Canlan Sports Complex here in Romeoville for the CSDHL Midget U15-16 Red 1 round robin matchup here on Sports Broadcast Solutions. I'm Keegan Oliveira. The ice is clean and we're underway for this second half of action as the Sting with a dominant first half of hockey leading 4-1 over the Chicago Hawks. And a great first half by Connor Casella, the Sting's leading scorer, with a goal and 2 assists early in this one. 4-on-4 action to start this second half of the second period. The boys get a chance to rest their legs up, regroup, as the Hawks look to come back down from 3 goals. They're down 4, but got a late goal by their captain, Martin Plecky, on a nice move from Aiden Yanahan. As here come the Sting, looking to extend the lead. Quick shot, that one just fires high and wide of the net. Brandhorst flips it, intercepted by the goal scorer, Plecky. Backhanded into the zone. As 4-on-4 expires, Dinkel's out of the box. He'll just head straight to the bench. Only 10 seconds on the Hawks power play. McFarland soon to be released from the box. Stick taps the signal that the power play is over. Back to 5-on-5 hockey with 6:30 to go in the second period. Below the goal line now, flipped to the far boards. Backhanded through the neutral zone down to the Hawk zone. It's Maxwell with the puck. He'll steer back into the zone. Backhanded it off the backboards. That pass just out of the reach of Fleckenstein. Oliva will come out and leave it for McKee. Maxwell in the far corner will carry it now. He'll just take it on himself. Tries to make a pass, but that goes off of the boot of Hackman. Body goes down along the Hawks bench. Through the neutral zone now. Here come the Sting. It's Casella. 3 points on the day so far for Casella. Had a hat trick yesterday against the Leafs, having a dominant round robin through 2 games. As here he comes once again through the neutral zone. He's gonna have an opportunity against McKee. Casella, quick shot and a nice save by Oliva. Rebound taken back by Casella. That one flicked on net from a Sting wraparound, and a great defensive play there by Maxwell to deny Bradley Aselli. Or Asen Ellie, excuse me. Casella with the puck again. He'll just skate it himself. Tries to connect on the pass, but that one out of the reach of a Sting of McCabe. McCabe with the puck now in the near corner. He'll curl in on the left circle. Makes a great inside move. He just whiffs on the shot. Great move, but couldn't connect on that one. Puck in the slot now. Sent back in by Peterson. It was McCabe that lost his stick. Didn't realize that it was still onside. Now the Hawks will look to break the puck out of the zone with 4:40 to go, trailing by 3 goals. Dinkel will backhand it off of the boards along the Sting bench. McFarland will send it in deep and go for a change. Taken out by the Sting. Cross pass, tried to connect on the stick of Taylor. He's pushed off of the puck by Dinkel, taken by the Hawks. Hit a body in front along the near hash marks, intercepted by Scott. Tries to leave it for a white jersey. Nice reach there by Dinkel to intercept the pass. He'll take it out through the neutral zone. He'll just send it in the length of the ice. Birkenmeyer first on the puck. He'll leave it for his partner. Takes a run along the Hawks bench. And it's Michael Land with the puck around his own net. Makes a few great moves into the neutral zone. Land now trying to go coast to coast. Shoves a man off him all the way down below the goal line is Land. Now it's Dinkel. Tries a stretch pass. Sent back in by Taylor. 3.5 to go here in the second period. Stretch pass, not cross the red line, so that one will go for icing with 3:24 to go. Face-off will be to the left of Oliva, who came in for Ryan Lakomiak after the first period. Try to get a momentum boost for the Hawks after trailing. They did get a goal late in that second period, but they still trail by 3. Behind the net now, it's a Sting attacking Cooper. He'll stop and bring it below. Goal line, takes a run there from Maxwell. Center out in front. That hits a skate of Kazanovek. Now into the Sting zone. Backhanded by Govero. Held in by Kosanovic. Hawks keep the puck in the zone. That opportunity just goes wide of the net. They battle for it along the far boards. A lot of bodies. Sent into the slot, and it's taken by Govero. He'll send it to the opposite boards to Mashschmidt, who will walk it in over the blue line on the left circle. Tries to make a power move to the backhand. Makes a great behind-the-back move, but just out of his reach. Bauer sent it back to the far boards. Kosanovic takes a run from the Sting. Taken by the Hawks. Kosanovic will take it below the goal line. Tries to flick it out, but kept in by the Sting. Finally just gets out of the reach, but sent right back into the zone. Hawks having a hard time breaking this puck out. The Sting will get a whole fresh line of bodies on the ice. Under 2 minutes to go in the second period. In the neutral zone now. Maxwell banks it along the far boards. Kosanovic will slap it down the length of the ice. That one doesn't go on net, so that will go for an icing with 102 seconds to go. If you're just joining us here on Sports Broadcast Solutions, first period saw a 3-0 lead from the Hawks. 3-0 lead from the Sting, excuse me. Goals from Bexter-Mueller, Casella, and Scott. Second period, a much more even period thus far for both teams. Goals from O'Reilly for the Sting and the captain, Plecky, for the Hawks. Batted in off of the glove of a blue jersey. The near board's in the neutral zone now. Flip down to the Hawks zone. On net of Oliva. Centered it out in front. No white jerseys to catch that pass. It's Bellis. Banks it off the Hawks bench. Stewart got rammed along the boards there from McFarland. Big hit there along the benches. Looks like we're going to get a penalty called. Or they called offsides. As we wait for the ref signal. Now they're just called offsides there, so no one will head to the box with 1:01 to go here in the second period. We'll stay 5-on-5. Face-off one by the Sting. Land will flick it over down into the Hawks zone behind the net. Banks off the back of the cage. Kosanovic first to the puck. Centered it out in front. That one is taken by the Hawks. Land will poke at it through the neutral zone. Flipped back in by Bexter-Mueller. Under 30 seconds to go here in the second period. Sting leading 4-1. A lot of work for the Hawks if they want to come back in this one. There's a big hit by Land along the near boards on Consavelos. Time winding down here in the second period. Consavelos will curl back with it below the goal line. They'll play catch with it as the clock quickly expires and we are through 2 periods of hockey here in this first game of this action-packed Saturday of CSDHL playoff hockey. We're going to take a short break. You're watching U16 Midget Hockey here on Sports Broadcast Solutions.
Home is more than a place. It's full of the people and moments that matter most. Providing for loved ones, expanding your horizons, or simply living the life you love. With all you have to protect, choose insurance you can count on so you can experience more of what you live for. Country Financial. Experience more.
Third period action underway here on Sports Broadcast Solutions at the Galen Sports Complex in Romeoville. St. Louis Sting leading the Chicago Hawks 4-1 through 2 periods. Hawks have a lot of work to do if they want to keep their championship hopes alive. And a short little update for those wondering what the rest of the U15-16 Red 1 division looks like. Vipers playing the Afton Americans right now. Vipers just scored another goal to go out to a 3-1 lead over Afton. Vipers beat the Chicago Hawks on Thursday of a score of 5-3 as they look to go 2-0 through 2 games of round robin play. There's a nice move there from the Hawks, covered up by Burley. And then behind us we have the Leafs and Ice Hawks going at it. No score in that game as of yet, though I'm sure we'll be able to hear it quite clearly when a goal is scored. Quite the crowd behind us, in front of us, all around us here at the Camden Sports Complex for CSDHL playoff hockey. Third period, down 3. Do the Hawks have a miracle in them? That puck sent the length of the ice, tipped down, so no icing called. Behind the net now, it's Bellis with speed. He'll bring it out of the blue line by himself. In the neutral zone, he'll just chip it in. That one takes a weird hop off to Stanchion. Schwartz takes a whack at it, doesn't get a whole lot on it. On the far boards, they battle for it now. Sting try to flip it out, and they do just that. It'll be a one-on-one battle. Taylor in pursuit with speed, and he's first to it below the goal line. No white jerseys in the area. Waiting for reinforcements, still battling for the puck. Great work there by Taylor, and it's now finally taken away by Blue. Intercepted by the Sting. Quick shot, rebound in front of the backhand. That one just goes wide. Olivi down, still down, scrambling, looking to get on his feet. Makes a save, looking towards the net. What an opportunity there for the Sting. But damage control done there by Oliva. What a great opportunity to make it a 5-1 game. Call that one the dagger if they were able to bury that one. 2 minutes down in the third period. Sent in behind the net to the near corner. Dinkel's first to it. Center down in front, intercepted by Kava. Backhanded and gloved down by Hackman. The far boards kept in by the Hawks. Some great offensive pressure here by the Hawks. Curling into the slot. Now quick shot and a nice save there by Burley. Yanahan makes a great move, but that one is taken away by the Sting and sent down the length of the ice. And that one will be an icing. Fresh bodies on the ice for Sting. Hawks leading in the shot department 22-14, but the Sting leading in the category that matters, leading 4-1. Dinkle with a quick shot, that one right into the glove of Burley. Imperial Hawks, you gotta keep just sending shots on net, hoping for a tip, a rebound, anything that can be sent into the back of the net. Face-off won by Brandhorst. On the far boards, it's O'Reilly. He has a goal in this game, a beautiful goal in the second period. Backhanded in, here's Riley with the puck. He'll backhand a soft one there, steered away wide by Oliva. Centered out in front at the point now. It's Birkenmeyer. Sent below the goal line. O'Reilly is sent down to the ice hard by Dinkle, and they're gonna call a penalty on that one. And down 3, the Sting will head back to the power play. Dinkle will head off for 2 minutes. Sting with the best power play in the U15-16 Midget Red 1 division. And special teams all together for the Sting have been very special this season. Best power play, second best penalty kill unit, as they'll look to go to work here to extend their lead. Centered out in front. What a pass. Quick shot, that one rings off of the post. Nice shot there from McFarland up to the point. It's Birkenmeyer, makes a great move on the left circle. Birkenmeyer cuts in, he scores! Showtime for Brendan Birkenmeyer. That one might be the dagger. A 4-goal lead for the Sting as they're buzzing their way to their second win of round robin play, and the Sting will make a goalie change. Burley with a great performance, only allowing 1 goal. Braden Dill will fill in for his spot. Started yesterday against the Leafs, having a 20-save shutout, as we have a timeout taken by the Hawks. They'll look to regroup and try to make a last breath effort. Brendan Austin will look to regroup his guys, try to calm them down, draw up a game plan with 12:21 to go in the third period. The Sting clinching on to their season after a Thursday loss against the Vipers. A loss here would be detrimental to their championship hopes. 12:20 is a lot of time to go. Anything can happen in the sport of hockey. They'll look to gather their breath and regroup for a last push effort. What a game by the Sting thus far, leading 5-1. A beautiful goal there from Brendan Birkenmeyer on the power play. As a Sting are back at center ice. And this Sting team just nothing short of dominated through the regular season. Ended the season on a 12-game winning streak. The last time that this St. Louis team has lost was all the way back on November 2nd, losing 2-1 to the Ice Hawks. It's been quite some time since this team has been defeated, as they're only 12 minutes away from another victory. Maxwell with the puck in the neutral zone. He sprints in and sends it into the Sting zone. Govero, he'll turn around and send it to the far boards. Chipped off by Bextermuller into the neutral zone. The Sting will regroup and break the puck out. Here's Asinelli. Here come the Hawks the other way. A lot of work to do. as Dill sends it in deep. He'll go off for a change. Through the neutral zone, off to skate. It's Plecky, the lone goal scorer for the Hawks. Sent down the length of the ice, icing wave off. Oliva will hold it for his defenseman to help break the puck out. Plecky, the captain, tries to make a move, but it's intercepted by the Sting. And in all alone is Peterson. Peterson, and he scores! The cherry on top, William Peterson buries it to make it a 6-1 hockey game. 18 goals in the regular season through 27 games. And that goal is undoubtedly the dagger. And now that we are in the third period with a 5-goal differential, it will be running clock from here on out. A Sting team that saw 7 unique goal scorers last night has seen 6 unique goal scorers today. Sent in there on goal of Oliva. Battle on the far hash marks. All the Sting need to do is waste as much clock as possible, and they walk away 2-0 in round robin play through 2 games. As a big reverse hit there from Firmuga, sent down the length of the ice for another icing. Clock will not stop as there's a 5-goal differential as we're under 10 minutes here in the third period. Face-off will be to the left of Dill. Dill, another top-tier goalie for this Sting group. Appeared in 12 games over the course of the regular season. A 1.56 goals against average, .915 save percentage, earning 9 wins in those 12 starts. He'll fill in and play out the rest of this game for the Sting, as it makes you think they might go Cameron Burley for their final game of round robin play. Below the goal line now, sent out to the point. Kitsukin with a shot, and that one in and out of the glove of Dill. Pops out to the slot. Kitsukin sends it back on the net. That one doesn't make it on goal. Backhanded back into the neutral zone, and here comes O'Reilly. Has a goal already today. On the right side, a soft backhander steered away by Oliva. Under 9 minutes to go here. As Nicholas, quick shot, that hit a Sting. Body, yeah, that one had to sting. That was a wicked wrister right to the midsection. I've taken a few of those in my day. They don't feel good at all. As below the goal line now, they'll battle for it. On the backhand, it's Acinelli along the near boards. Out to the neutral zone, a spinning backhand pass by Hackman. Sent in to the Hawk zone. As Bellis gets knocked down there. Big hit along the boards. Shot there saved by Oliva. Another shot. Slow rolling shot jumped on by Lucas Oliva. And both teams will go, at least the Sting will go get a whole new fresh set of legs out there. The Hawks will stick with the group they have out there already. Face off to the right of Oliva. Kept in by the Sting. Behind the net now, it's Bellis. Drops for Dinkel. Tries to bat it off the glass. That one pops straight up like a fly out. Here comes Dill speeding through the neutral zone across the blue line on the near boards. He takes a shot and falls down to the ice. Now back on his feet. Dinkel tumbles to the ice as well. touched back up by Dill, as he's going to call a hand pass, kind of like a set and spike ball, per se, as the rest will blow that dead. Clock continues to run as we edge closer to the end of this opening game of a hockey-filled Saturday here in Romeoville at the Canlan Sports Complex, as this face-off will come out into the neutral zone. Sent in deep by Kitsukin. Backhanded up. Here comes Taylor. He's stripped of the puck. Plecky takes it. He tries to pass it out through the neutral zone. That one a little too hot, and that one will go for an icing. Players will head back down the length of the ice with 6 minutes to go in this 6-1 hockey game. This was a tough matchup for the Hawks coming into this one, playing a team that they hadn't beat in the regular season. Hawks won 12 of their 28 regular season games, while the Sting won 24 of their 28 regular season games. Great set of moves there by Kosanovic. Sent behind the net. Kosanovic back on the puck. On the near circle, he'll bank it off the boards as he gets tied up with a few white jerseys. Kosanovic back on the puck. He walks it in, tries to make a backhanded move, but a nice save there by Dill. Shot steered away wide by Dill to the far corner. McFarland will backhand the puck, and body's going flying. That puck rainbows to the end boards as puck kicks out in front and taken away by the Sting. Nice outside move by O'Reilly. He's got Coulter with him. O'Reilly takes a shot. Puck is loose in front. Oliva didn't know where the puck is, and that one is batted in for the 7th goal of the game. That one put home by Braden Brandhorst. Brandhorst had a terrific regular season, 20 goals, second on the team in 27 games played. Had a goal last night against the Leafs. He has another one here today, late in this blowout against the Hawks. Intercepted by Birkenmeyer. He'll send it in deep. Sting can play a lot of dump and chase hockey here. They just need to kill off this remaining 4 minutes of this 7-1 hockey game. Battle for it. Puck goes below the goal line. Taken by the Hawks. Moving out with the puck, it's McKee. He'll send it in deep to the zone. 3.5 to go. Score update for the other games going on in the Midget U15-16 Red 1 division. Vipers leads the Afton Americans 3-2 in a tight game over on the rink across from us, and then behind us the Leafs and Ice Hawks still tied at 0 in the third period, approaching 10 minutes to go in that one in a tight, scoreless game. Land makes a few moves. That one flipped out. Goes off of the boards, and a little chippiness there from Land and one of the Hawks. You gotta think they just gotta take them off to keep the nerves down. Try not to lead to any extracurriculars after the fact. Last thing you want is anyone to get hurt. Don't want any fights. Land will head off for 2 minutes. Hawks will head to a late power play with 2:31 to go. The faceoff will come to the left circle. Clock back to running. Under 2:30 to go. Now they stop the clock again. As one of the refs is having a talk. And we get the okay to drop the puck to the right of Dill. You can hear that loud cheer behind us. Sounds like we had our first goal in the Leafs game. In the Leafs Ice Hawks game. Under 2 minutes to go here though. Or excuse me, it was actually in the Vipers Afton Americans game, is now tied at 3. Well, what a game going on between those two teams. Afton finished 3rd in the regular season in their division, while the Vipers finished 4th. Be interesting to see how that game ends. That shot blockered away by Sting. Minute 30 to go. Puck out front, loose in front. Dill makes the initial save, and that one comes out to the near corner. It's Kava. That one swung at, sent down the length of the ice. As we approach 1 minute to go here in this one. Sting still applying the pressure. As you see a few Hawks tied up, and here comes Peterson. He takes a shot on the save by Oliva. Time winding down on the land penalty, and time winding down here in the 3rd period. That shot goes off of a stick and ramps up and out of play as time winds down. Gotta think there's no urgency to get out here for this next face-off. They'll just let this clock milk down to the final seconds. And a dominating win. They're not even gonna drop the puck again. They're just gonna clear the benches, and that'll do it. A 7-1 win from the St. Louis Sting. 275-mile trip, 4-hour drive, and a 7-1 dominating victory here from St. Louis. They move to 2-0 here in round robin play, while the Hawks fall to 0-2. Goal scorers in this one: Baxter Mueller, Casella, Scott in the first period, O'Reilly in the second, Plecky with the lone goal for the Hawks, and then in the third, Birkenmeyer, Peterson, and Grandhorst. Looking ahead for both of these teams, St. Louis will play their final round-robin game at 1:40 versus the Vipers here on Sports Broadcast Solutions. Meanwhile, the Chicago Hawks will close out their round-robin play at 1:50 against the Ice Hawks, looking to get their first win. An update on the other games in the U15-16 division: Afton takes a 4-3 lead. Meanwhile, the Ice Hawks take a 1-0 lead against the Leafs. A big win here from the St. Louis Sting. They move to 2-0 in round robin play. Thank you for tuning in. You are watching CSDHL Midget Playoff Hockey here on Sports Broadcast Solutions.